Hello everybody and welcome to my German language course. I'm a German native speaker and this video is the second part about the German genitive case. In my last video you already learned that the German genitive case can take 4 different functions in German, and I already explained to you the first function that it can take. Now I will continue with the second function that it can take, which is to indicate possession and relationships. But first of all you need to know something. If the genitive case is used to indicate possession and relationships, we cannot use the genitive pronouns that you saw in my last lessons, which is why I left this column blank this time. So if, for instance, a noun is in the genitive case, which means it has a genitive article that indicates the possession and relationship of something, we cannot replace that noun and this article with a genitive pronoun that you saw in my last video. But instead, this noun and the genitive article, which indicates possession and relationship, is instead replaced by a possessive pronoun. So why didn't I write the possessive pronouns in this column? It is because the possessive pronouns cannot only replace nouns in the genitive case that stand for possession and relationships, but possessive pronouns can also replace nouns that are in the dative case, in the accusative case, and in the nominative case. Therefore, I created an extra video for the possessive pronouns. But for now, it's only important for you that you know that when a noun is in the genitive case with a genitive article that indicates possession and relationships, we cannot replace this noun with a genitive pronoun. The genitive pronouns that you saw in my last video can only replace those nouns that are the object of a genitive verb or a genitive construction. But anyway, let's see how the genitive case is used to indicate possession and relationship. Let's take for instance the sentence, "The color of the sky is blue." How would you translate that sentence? Which part of the sentence is the subject of the sentence? It is the color. Color means Farbe in German, and Farbe is a female noun. The is the direct article. Therefore, which direct article in German do we have to take? Die. The sentence therefore would start with Die Farbe, and it would end with ist blau, which means is blue. So now let's go on to the next part of the sentence. Of indicates the possession. The sky in this case is the possessor, so to speak, the possessor of the color. And sky means Himmel in German and is a male noun in German. The is the definite article. Therefore, which definite article in German do we have to take? We would take the article des, and the sentence would read Die Farbe des Himmels ist blau. So now you might wonder, why is there an S? I told you in the last video, the lesson, that male nouns and neuter nouns that are in the genitive case in the third person singular, they receive an additional S. If that would be a female noun, then it would not get an additional S. Now the same situation can also be expressed by that sentence in English. The sky's color is blue. We have the same possibility in German. We put the genitive article and its noun at the beginning of the sentence. Then we let it follow by the subject of the sentence. And then we end the sentence with the verb and the adjective. But normally in the modern German language we don't use this word order. It is used more frequently in ancient language and in the poetic German language. The only time when we use this word order in the modern German language is when the genitive noun is a proper name. Now what you need to know is that when a genitive object is a proper name, we simply add an S, and if the name already ends in S, we add an apostrophe. Now let me show you this by an example. Lisa is a proper name, and Lisa doesn't end in S. The sentence in English reads Lisa's eye color is blue. So in German, we add an S to the proper name Lisa, and we would read it: Lisas Augenfarbe ist blau. Now if the name already ends in S, just like Hans, Hans' eye color is blue, then we simply add an apostrophe, like Hans' Augenfarbe ist blau. And another important rule, a very important rule that you need to know about the genitive case, is that in current, spoken and increasingly also written German, there is a tendency to replace the genitive case with the pronoun von plus the article in the dative case. This is not proper though, but it's used very often, and it's good for you to know how to build it, so that you understand the people when they are talking to you. Let me show you this based on an example. Here again the sentence, the color of the sky is blue, which starts with die Farbe and ends with blau. But now, instead of taking the genitive case like before, we now use the pronoun von and the dative case. So which article of the dative case do we have to use now? Remember that sky means Himmel in German and is a male noun. Therefore, if we build the sentence with von and the dative case, we need to use the definite article dem, and the sentence would read: Die Farbe von dem Himmel ist blau. Now let's try to do the same with a sentence where the genitive noun is a proper name. Here we have the sentence: The eye color of Lisa is blue, which translates to Die Augenfarbe Lisas ist blau. And if you remember, we add an S to a proper name because Lisa is in the genitive case. We could also change the word order in German, which is more usual for proper names in German, as I told you before, and then we would put the sentence like this: Lisas Augenfarbe ist blau. And as you can see, the name Lisa still has the additional S, because Lisa still stands in the genitive case. This sentence would be the equivalent to the English sentence: Lisa's eye color is blue. Now let's try to put it in the dative case. Again, the eye color of Lisa is blue. But because Lisa is now in the dative case, we put the preposition von and we add the name Lisa, but we don't add an additional S this time because now Lisa is in the dative case. So the whole sentence would read like: Die Augenfarbe von Lisa ist blau. So let's try another example. The color of a rose is red. The word for rose is the same in German, but it's just pronounced differently. In German we pronounce it like Rose, and Rose is a female noun in German. So which genitive article would you use in this case? Eine. And the sentence would read: Die Farbe einer Rose ist rot. Now let's try to do the same in the dative case. How would you translate it this time? If you remember, you would use the preposition von, and you also need to use the indefinite article for female nouns in the dative case, which happens to be the same like in the genitive case, einer, but this time the sentence would read: Die Farbe von einer Rose ist rot. The third function of a genitive case is that it is used for an object of a genitive preposition, such as during. For instance, during the rain translates to während des Regens. Regen means rain in German and is a male noun, and it stands in the genitive case because this article is the genitive article for male nouns, and an S is added because the noun is masculine. And the fourth function of the genitive case is that it is used for expressions of indefinite time, such as one evening. For instance, one evening I was drunk translates to eines Abends war ich betrunken. Evening is a male noun in German and is Abend, and eines is the indefinite article in the genitive case, and as you can see here again, an S is added because it's a male noun. Well, I hope this video could help you so far, and I wish you viel Glück, viel Spaß und tschüss.